this is the part 4th video of the same chapter number 10, motion and measurement of distance. And today this is the last part of this chapter. As you know that I have completed about the 4 types of motion. In the part 3rd video I explained you about definition of measurement, why it is necessary to measure the things. Now just recall again that what is the meaning of the measurement. Measurement means the comparison of an unknown quantity with some known quantity. मेजरमेंट का मतलब होता है किसी चीज को कंपेयर करना, अननोन क्वांटिटी का कंपेयर करना किसी नोन क्वांटिटी के साथ. Now but thing is that during ancient time people are not having a that kind of tool that they can measure easily all the things, all the measurement of distance or all the things which they have to measure. So who created a measurement system, but it is very much necessary to measure the things very properly and very accurately. But the people of ancient time, they are not getting properly that what is the actual measurement of anything or what is the exact measure from one place to another place. So they were quite difficult for them to measure the things, and it is they were become very much confused that how we can measure the distance between two places, the measurement of anything which they are purchasing, and if they are selling anything, so how they can sell if they are not having a system from which they can measure the things properly. As you know that I have explained you many times in all the videos that they are using their body parts like fingers, thumb, foot to measure the distances, or still you have seen when you are going to the market with the parents, when they have purchased a raw cloth they are purchasing, so the cloth merchant has a big scale, लोहे की scale जो उनके पास होती है, big steel scale, from that they are measuring the cloth, means वो 1 meter की होती है. If you want 2 meter, then एक साथ रखेंगे पहले 1 meter they will cut, another meter they will give to you. Still they are using a rod that is made up of steel for measuring the cloth in meters. So you know that there are a different kind of so in ancient time people are having, you know that body parts are very much different from each other. सबका body parts होता है वो different होता है. There is the size of my leg and the size of your leg is too much different, right? If I will measure the distance, so according to me, from here to there I want to go, so it's of a 10 foot step only. And if you are walking, then it's a 15 step, because you are taking a small steps and I am taking a fast steps. So there is a lot of confusion. So for to removing this confusion, to know the exact measure, to do the exact measurement of anything. So in 1790, just remember this year, in 1790, the French created the standard unit of measurement called the metric system. So in 1790, to confusion को दूर, to remove the confusion, to know the exact measure, so in 1790 the French, just remember this, the name of this country, French, created a standard unit of measurement that you already studied in the geometry part in grade 5, standard unit of measurement, and what is called, it is called the metric system. So to remove the confusion, to know the exact measure of anything, to know the measurement of any two places from one place to another place, so hence in 1790 the French created the standard unit of measurement, and what is called, it is called the metric system. Now what we are using, now we use the international system of unit that is known as SI unit. This is accepted all over the world. This is accepted all over the world. Now when the French had invented, when French had created a unit of measurement, it is metric system, so that afterwards the whole world, the whole scientists have adopted that this is the very correct thing to measure the things or to measure the distance. So now we all are using this, and this is now called as international system of unit, that is SI unit, accepted all over the world. Now which are the SI units are there? Suppose kilometer is there, meter is there, centimeter, milliliter. So there are the different kinds of SI units that we are using for measuring the things. हमको measure करने के लिए अलग-अलग चीजें use होती है. So these are different SI units. These are not only there. I written very less, but you know that centimeter is there, meter, kilometer, millimeters. Many of SI units are there. So this is the measurement and how the confusion कैसे कंफ्यूजन दूर हो गया 1719 में फ्रेंच ने क्रिएट किया SI यूनिट्स. Now the come to the transportation topic. That electric trains, and you know in ancient time a lot of people are not having that much of vehicles, that much of modes of transport that they move easily from one place to another place. It is a very quite difficult thing for them to move from one place to another place. What they are using their footstep, they are moving on their foot only, or they are using animals, or they are using their bags to carry on goods को carry करने के लिए they are using the animals or their bags. But the invention of wheel made a great change in the modes of transport. जैसे wheel का invention हुआ उसमें बहुत changes आ गए modes of transport में, right? And modes of transport में बहुत changes देखने मिले. Then in 1900 we saw the development of aeroplanes. In 1900 what we saw a development of aeroplanes. फिर 1900 में एरोप्लेन का डेवलपमेंट स्टार्ट हुआ. Then electric trains, monorail, supersonic aeroplane and the spacecraft are some of the 20th century contributions. These are the 20th century's contribution as invention of wheel made. So there's a big change in the modes of transport. बहुत बड़ा change हो गया modes of transport में. 1900 में हमको एरोप्लेन मिला. Aeroplane का we have seen the development. Later on they started to carry the goods and started to carry the people also. So remember this year 1900 we saw the development of aeroplane, and in 1790 French created a metric system, and these are the contribution of the 20th century. Okay, now see the relation between the metric system. That m is the standard unit of length. M means meter. Meter is the standard unit of length. Units of length that are smaller than meter are centimeter and millimeter. Units of length that are smaller than meter are centimeter and millimeter. जो meter is the standard unit of length. Here meter, what is the meter? ये standard unit length का. This is standard unit of length. Units of length that are smaller than meter. There are different kind of units are there which are smaller than the meter, and which are they? They are the centimeter and millimeter. Meter is the standard unit of length. Just keep this thing in mind कि meter standard unit है length का. अब उससे छोटे कौन से units होते हैं? उससे छोटे हैं centimeter and millimeter. Kilometer is bigger than the meter. Now here से ascending descending हो गया यहाँ पर. तो सबसे पहले हमको मीटर को ध्यान में रखना है कि मीटर है स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट ऑफ लेंथ, उससे छोटे हैं सेंटीमीटर एंड मिलीमीटर. Here meter, okay. Then smaller than meter, तो हम ये स्टैंड कर सकते हैं कि सेंटीमीटर एंड मिलीमीटर are the smaller than the meter. Now which is the bigger than meter? That is kilometer. Kilometer is bigger than meter, and centimeter and millimeter are the smaller than the meter. So m is the standard unit of length, centimeter and millimeter are the smaller than meter, kilometer is bigger than the meter. Now see the relation between this. 1 centimeter equals to 10 milliliter, 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter or 1000 milliliter, 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter or 1 lakh centimeter. This is the relation that you have to learn very properly, because two equations also there in workbook. That 1 centimeter में कितने milliliter होते हैं? 10. 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter or 1000 milliliter. 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter or 1 lakh centimeter. So these are the relation between the centimeters, meter and kilometer. So I hope you understood about that how the French created this unit of measurement that is called a metric system. and this is a very much helpful for us in our day-to-day life to measure anything, to measure distance between any two places. Okay, so just I am repeating again that meter is the standard unit of length. Smaller than meter, centimeter, milliliter, bigger than meter it is kilometer. और ये सारे हैं relations. In 1 centimeter 10, 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter, 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. So I hope you understood about this chapter, that motion and measurement of distance. So whatever doubt if you are having related to this video, you can just ask from me during online sessions. Thank you and have a nice day.